Yo, so what's up to you guys? It's your boy T Co's back again with another ES video, and essentially this is more so just going to be me going over the top 5 things that you guys should be prioritizing right now. I know people do top 10s, and I was in the middle of a summon, which is why I did a summon, but we did end up pulling Rosa, which I'm actually hyped about because she is one of the best damage dealers in the game, and my account right now is pretty good. I really can't complain. Not at all. I was kind of hoping that, I did pull, one of the Apex Animus, but it's fine. I did get Heinrich, one of them, so I'm full cool. I did want Lily and I did want Shadow Sonya, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait to see if we can get them. I did kind of make a mistake, but that's on me. But one of the 5 things that you should be doing, and I'll put this at 5, you do not want to spend your universal currency, the Hydra Crystal, on summons. Now, stamina in this game doesn't come, great. I'm not gonna lie to you, but what happens is that, what you want to do early on just to get to a higher level so you can start farming the gear is that you really want to try to prioritize using that to refresh your stamina early on. Now, if you check here, you can do it up to 10 times, and it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but basically you're paying around 760 to refresh your stamina, and basically I'll do it right now, but you can get 800 stamina. You can only do up to 10 times, don't do any more than that, but stamina doesn't really come easy. Now 4, which is something that, I'll definitely put it down as far as, it's niche, but at the same time you really want to focus on. You don't want to upgrade more than 3 to 4 characters at a time, because resources in this game do not come easy. It does not. More so because of the stamina problem. Now, if you were to check here, once I get to the characters, you'll check. So right now I have 4 SSR characters. I will probably stop here, and I might upgrade 1 SR character. And I haven't decided, like I said, if I want to spend money on the game yet, but right now my real focus is on trying to upgrade Heinrich and trying to upgrade Rosa right now because I just pulled her. Obviously Freya is good and she does have high defense and high HP, which helps, but I'm really going to try to focus on upgrading those 2 because that's going to be my main DPS and then my sub DPS. And I pretty much have an element for each one now except Dark, if I'm not mistaken, but still good, so I'm happy about that. Now 3, and basically kind of goes into 2, your resource management. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Like if you want to spread out your characters and just try to have as many characters leveled up as possible, you can do that. But the resource management, like I said, ties into upgrading the character. So it's kind of like a 1A, 1B type of thing, but still at 3. Now, right now, what I can tell you is that, farming is definitely tedious. And you have to be able to clear the stage once to be able to farm it. As far as like auto, and auto's pretty cool too, so don't get me wrong, but one of the things that I realized and that I found out is that it can get a lot more tedious when you actually get ready to go do it. Now this is something that I'm also noticing too, and more so because of the fact that I've been playing it for a while. Now a lot of the fights in the game, they're not difficult, but you really need to have good team comp to really actually get like a late game type of, I guess, consistency. I had to turn down the sound real fast just in case, because the audio effects and everything, I don't want that to be too loud. But a lot of the fights, like here, I'll set it up on auto right now, you can check, but a lot of the fights, they're definitely good, but you see how much damage that's doing. Like, I don't have my characters leveled up because I don't have the resources to level them up yet. But, when I get them to 30 and 40, it'll definitely be a lot better. But, I'm having it set to auto right now, and I don't really know how the auto, as far as like algorithm works. So I'm guessing that it's basically just using the best skill possible to help you clear stage. But you see, that's a lot of damage. The SR is not upgraded, so she's probably gonna go out next. Realistically off that heavy attack, but this leads into 2. Now SR characters are very good in this game. There are a few that you really should prioritize, which is something that I'll definitely make another video on. But SR characters is really good. Like, you can utilize them. And once I make the video for the SR tier list, as far as like which characters you should be prioritizing, don't reroll for them. I don't mean reroll, but I'm saying, like, if you do get the SR characters, you can prioritize actually making them a part of your team. Not off the bat, because you want to, you know, obviously use your SSR characters to pretty much carry you through the game. But SR characters can be valid. So I'll leave it at that. And the number one thing, like I said, you know, I mentioned this in the previous video before, you really want to be summoning on the standard banner, because you can pull the Animus characters as well as the regular 5-star characters, which they're still good, off that banner. So the special characters and then obviously the limited time characters, they get added straight to the banner right after the original banner happens, and that was a failure. So that's perfectly fine. You know, I said I put it on auto, my team is not upgraded, so you know that happens. But you see, like, it gets difficult. Like, the jump in difficulty it's kind of crazy. And you know, this is kind of like 1v2. You really want to focus on Doki Doki. Like, by far, this is going to be one of the things that you need to focus on, because you need to get to the Inferno, you need to get to Hell 4 and Hell 3. Typically you want to get to Inferno, but this is something that you really want to prioritize, because you need to get this gear. You need to get these gear sets. You need to get these gear sets. Like, this is some of the best gear in the game, and you have to unlock it by getting to level 35. It might take a while to get to level 35. It definitely might. But prioritize this. Go through it as much as you can and try to get some of the best gear that you possibly can and equip that to your character, because gear obviously does a lot more than, you know, just upgrading a character and hoping that the damage will increase. Like, gear in any game is, you know, vital. It's important. Like I said, I'm still learning the game, I'm still learning the ropes, but this is pretty much stuff that I picked up from just playing and, you know, from reading. But those are my 5 tips. I'll definitely try to, you know, get a 10 information guide and get you guys a more in-depth analysis. But for the most part, those are the 5 things that you do want to focus on. And I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. The animation for this game is dope, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'll definitely be uploading more for this, and this video will come out, you know, first thing probably around like 9:30 in the morning. So if you guys could drop a like, comment, subscribe, I really would appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.